Yes, I'm back. And right now, I'm talking the Philando Castile situation as update. The cop has been charged with second degree manslaughter, which is bullshit in my eyes. But let's go ahead and play the clip.
The big question here, of course, was deadly force justified? And here is how the county attorney put it. Take a listen.
It is my conclusion that the use of deadly force by Officer Yanez was not justified, and that sufficient facts exist to prove this to be true. Accordingly, we filed a criminal complaint this morning in Ramsey County District Court charging Officer Yanez with second-degree manslaughter in the death of Philando Castile and 2 felony counts of dangerous discharge of a firearm that endangered the safety of Diamond Reynolds and her 4-year-old daughter, the 2 passengers in the car.
Now, let's just recap on what this story was about because it got a lot of attention when it actually happened. And we should warn you that the video that we're about to show you is very graphic. Let's not forget that this was live streamed through social media, and this was by the girlfriend of Philando Castile. It was a very dramatic event as it was unfolding, and of course, live online. But let me take you through this. This was back in July. The woman that you're seeing on your screen, that is Diamond Reynolds. She says that they were stopped because of a tail light, and now we're learning from the Ramsey County attorney that video actually started rolling about 40 seconds after the last gunshot was fired. And so you see Philando Castile there, very bloody. Diamond Reynolds saying that he was actually trying to get a hold of his ID when those shots were fired. But again, after about 19 weeks, the Ramsey County attorney mentioned, he looked at all of the facts. He looked at the investigation by the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehensions, took all of that information in, and decided to charge the officer in this case, Geronimo Yanez, with second-degree manslaughter in the death of Philando Castile and 2 felony counts of dangerous discharge of a firearm. And we should add that those 2 firearm discharge charges are because of Diamond Reynolds was in the car, and so was her little girl.
So y'all heard that the cop has been charged with manslaughter. And a lot of time when melanoid people, when we hear a cop's been charged, we get satisfied. We fall back asleep. But don't be surprised if this European agent walks. Just like when they charged those 4 race soldiers who executed Freddie Gray with manslaughter. They had a bench trial. Then all those cops walked, didn't do no jail time. And that's because of these police unions who are full of white supremacists, who have these judges, these jurors, and these prosecutors in their back pocket and manipulate them into dropping all the charges. Because the cop who killed him, what's that motherfucker's name? What's his name? Officer Yanez. He's already using the same white supremacist lie. I feared for my life. All that bullshit. So I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised. I put money on everything that he walks. He's not going to see the jail cell. He's not. The media ain't demonizing him the same way they did Brother Castile. Not demonizing him. Y'all said it was justified. So, if anything, he should be getting charged with at least second-degree murder. Fuck the manslaughter. Should be murder. But this is the con game. They do it. It's the same movie, different character. Like, he's gonna walk. Just like the European agent who killed that brother in the stairwell in New York. What was the name? Peter Lang. He was about to get charged though. But that coon ass mayor, who a lot of melanoid people elected, he sold out on us, and he let him walk. That's because all those white supremacist Asians, they got up, protested, and put money collectively together and gave to that black mayor and allowed the charges to be dropped. Motherfuck that mayor, by the way. But it's no different. They're gonna do the same with brother Terrence Crutcher in the Tulsa. They're gonna have a bench trial for that ain't shit hoe. She'll walk. I tell y'all, it's a con game. It's the same movie, different characters. But let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all think he'll get manslaughter, which the mandatory sentence is what, 4 to 6 years, if that? Or y'all living in reality like me and y'all think he'll walk? Get in the comments, like, subscribe, share the video.